Welcome everybody to the Cockney Race. We are back. You're joined by myself, Fudge, and you're joined by Copes. How you doing, Copes?
All good, bro. What about you, man?
Yeah, all blessed, I suppose. Can't complain
Yeah.
too much
Oh,
considering.
man.
But we're here to dissect. I know people thought we went missing, but the Monday game threw us off a bit, so that's why it's a bit delayed when it comes to this live review. But before we get into it, if you can hit that subscribe button, costs nothing, but it really helps us out. And also click a like on the button as well. If we can get to 10 likes, it really helps with the algorithms and that. But only one place to start: an embarrassing home loss. Devastating, humiliating home loss against PSV 4-1. I mean, what happened to Liverpool, man?
Yeah, that was a good one, man. But they look like they're in a crisis over there, man.
Rice is over there, man.
Crisis over there. They need to start looking for a new manager now.
But yeah, at least we aren't the fully crisis club anyway. But we can get into United here now, though. Yeah, disappointed loss. I mean, how do you feel going into that after we went an international break? We waited the whole weekend. We saw Liverpool lose again. We saw City lose, kind of getting ourselves in a bit of a good position to go potentially fourth. And then
Yeah, man.
we see that happen.
Devastated, bro.
Yeah.
Devastated, man. Like I know depends how you look at it, innit? Like I know it's our first loss in 6 games or whatever, but I just feel like due to the circumstances, there was no excuse, man. Like 10 men from so early on, and it just looked so dry, bro. Like it was so dead. Like the more I think about it, the more pissed off I get. I swear that. I swear to God.
So I was going to say, we've had a few days here now. Have you managed to simmer down a bit from it, or are you still feeling like such a wasted, missed opportunity for us?
No, man. Like obviously in the previous episodes, like when you asked me about how I felt about the Forest game, 2 points gained or 2 points lost. Same with the Spurs game, and both of them I said that they were both lost. Yeah. So now to have this in front of us, you probably know how I feel. You know what I mean? Like this is even worse than both of them games combined. Like now looking like with hindsight, them two results ain't even too bad. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to put into context, really, because there was
man.
nothing like that game itself. Do you know what it feels like? We've had some real stinkers this season, so like this is up there with the worst, with like the Grimsby, the Brentford.
100%.
Just the way that happened. I mean, what went wrong?
It's Amarim's fault, man.
You're blaming Amarim, okay? Because there's a camp.
Yeah, like
the manager.
So
you're fully on the manager. Is his fault?
You know what? It's like 70-30, isn't it? So the 30 is obviously on the players. Like they got to show more in it. It's got to mean more. Yeah. But the main issue is Amarim just the stubbornness just prevailed again. Well, not prevailed, but he just stuck with us being stubborn again, and it just didn't work. Like he refused to change it when they were. What he should have done is as soon as Gay got sent off, he should have changed it instantly. Just being proactive. Let's go. Let's take the game to them instead of worrying about what Everton's going to do.
I mean, I'm thinking, because me, I'd flip it the other way around. I'd say 70% of the players, 30% on Amarim, and the reason being is that it's not even like it's not even like I mean, we started the game terribly. So even before we went down to 10 men, it was horrible to play. We could barely get out of our own half. They pressed us really well, and we just didn't keep the ball well at all. So when we did go down to 10 men, when they went down to 10 men, it was actually they gave us room. They gave us time to play. And this isn't the first time we've gone down against 10 men. So I was just thinking this actually, because it was something Amarim said after the game, that maybe he needs to help them understand how to play when they're playing against 10 men. But we did all right against Chelsea. I can't remember which other games, but the games that we have played against 10 men previously under Amarim, we have been able to utilize that space. Whereas this game, it was just terrible. I don't know if the 11 players that were on that pitch, even in that first half, there was enough for them to be able to play the game and win that game. No doubt. Like, I mean, it was just Everton defended well. Don't get me wrong; they defended well throughout the whole game, but we just made clueless, stupid decisions throughout the game. So
Yeah.
I get what you mean by proactive. So like you wanted, I mean, at halftime was it Mazraoui for Ahmed? So he pushed him back. What else did he make? I think that was it at halftime. Anyway, there was only 3 changes made during the game. Actually, Mount and Mainu came on, innit?
Look, like Everton were dominating the ball, innit? Like they not dominating, but they looked comfortable on the ball, bro. They did, man. Like, at the start, they looked comfortable, man. And then when the red card happened and we didn't change nothing, it's like they just looked at each other and thought, these ain't changing what they're doing. Let's just continue to do what we're doing. You know what I mean? And
you're right in terms of they were comfortable on the ball at least throughout the whole game, the whole 90 minutes. Yeah. There were times where they were able to play it and pass it through us way too easy. So
yeah man,
they were definitely comfortable on the ball, but we had most of the ball and we got into positions where we definitely should have got goals, man. Like maybe I need to watch the whole game again, but I am looking back at that game and I'm thinking the amount of chances and opportunities, especially as soon as we went down to 10 men, they backed off a bit. They backed off. They gave us the space that we didn't when it was 11v11, and we were able to get into their half and start playing a bit of football. But then we just lacked any sort of imagination. We did try things. We tried putting in crosses. We tried putting in the free balls. But it was just a bit of naivety, I think, amongst the players. And
I know we had a lot of.
They seemed to go.
Sorry, bro. I know we had a lot of attempts on goal here, but like a lot of them felt like half chances. Like none of them were really clear cut chances, you know what I'm saying? Like where you think like this is a goal. They all were like something out of nothing. And it just felt like David Moyes had Amorim's number, man. Just felt like the experience, what Moyes has got at the league and stuff, it was just too much for Amorim. He just didn't know what to do.
I hear that. I mean, it was a big loss to find out that Cockney was missing before the game, and a couple that we said. So those were 2 of obviously the 3 attacking players that we did have, which wasn't good. Starting Xerxes though, like you'd think Xerxes, this is the guy that you want to like take the game in the scuff of the neck. When it down to 10 men, I was thinking, sick. This is Xerxes' time to shine. Like I thought, great to see him start. Like he's got the opportunity now. Cockney is injured, good opportunity for him, and just terrible performance all round.
It was awful. It was all round. But I think that you can highlight the bad performances individually as well. Like Xerxes, he's one of the ones me personally, I'm actually more lenient on for this, like just because it's his first game in almost a year. You know what I mean? Like so I'm not expecting him to just walk into the side and be performing at his best level, that straight away. So for him, like I can't really get onto him too much. Like we could put an argument that he's not that sharp or whatever. But the other players that are playing week in, week out, they have to do more, man.
Yeah, I hear that. I mean, in the comments, let us know who you think. Is it more Amorim's fault or more the players' fault? Like in terms of who you thought cost us that game. But yeah, Xerxes, I thought it was disappointing though, because although I hear what you're saying, these are the moments where you need to take the game. Like you have to take your opportunities because you ain't going to make it at United. You're not going to be here next season. So you can't use that. Like these are the times where you need to go and show your worth, like for you to be able to.
100%.
Same with Mainu, like it's such a shame, like because he came in the second half and just didn't really show the levels that I know that he can. And I mean, Bruno had, I know what you mean in terms of there were half chances. Bruno had some decent efforts, like from far out, really. And then obviously Xerxes did have some good headers in there, but there wasn't loads. Like Pickford played well, but he didn't have to do.
I can't remember one chance where someone got put through 1v1. I can't remember one.
Because they sat back. I mean, they didn't need to. Like the fact that they got that goal. Maybe we should like dissect that goal a little bit as well. But they got that goal, and then after that, they could just defend deep, innit? Like, it's now break down out of 10 men. Like so.
No, it's what they done, man. They had like 8-9 man across the 18-yard line. Like, it was mad.
Yeah, I mean, that was always going to happen. And first things first, we should never have conceded that goal. So, like you were saying, they were comfortable on the ball, and we let that happen. Like, it really frustrated me the fact that we should be pushing these men off the ball. It's 10 against 11 now. It's at Old Trafford.
Yeah, trust me.
Up for it, man. Like you can't just allow people to just come through and get through to your to your half.
It was too comfortable for Everton. It was way too comfortable for them.
And then Dewsbury Hall, the way that he managed to, the way he managed to even escape Euro like that, it was just, I mean, I don't think it was just Euro. I had to watch that goal back again. I haven't watched anything from that game, obviously, since. But the way that he just managed to I think Euro even kicked it for him to be able to have that chance.
He put it for him perfect.
Yeah, so I like, this guy actually maybe he's left-footed. I can't remember. Is he?
Yeah, I think he's left-footed, bro. That was his first goal in the Premier on his right foot.
These are their the men's. I think there was some reviews afterwards saying that he jumped or something like that, so that's why he couldn't get the leap that he needed to, or whatnot. But yeah, disappointing.
I think Lamens has got to save that.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
The fact he's got a full hand to it and his wrist just flapped like that's not good enough, man.
Yeah, and Nana saves it, innit? We're missing Nana.
I don't know, because he's got the flappy wrist as well, bro. So it might be contagious, man.
But yeah, hopefully he just brushed that off, because I mean that was literally the only shot that they had on target. So the fact that, and they didn't have to do anything else. Like this season, the thing that I thought we've done quite well in has been the fact that we've been able to create chances. We've been able to get amongst the goals this season. But Mbumo wasn't really on his A game, and then there was too many times where we just didn't play well for each other, which just seemed stupid. It was like, I see Shaw go on an overlap or something like that, and you'll play it to his right foot, so he's now got to check back in, and then he's got to pass it back. And if we can just play it for him, so he can just whipping the ball straight away, or can move forwards with it, and then there'll be times where Dorgu's got the ball and Shaw's doing the overlap, and he's just ignoring it. Like, we just didn't utilize the space that we had well enough. That's why I'm blaming the players for this, because the players were in positions where they should have been able to capitalize and take advantage, but they just didn't. And I get it. We don't have the best of players. Like, our squad is thin and all the rest of it. But I mean, overall, do you feel like that puts an end to our title charge?
Mate. Yeah, I think that's it, man. I think it's Arsenal's to lose, bro.
That's a killer, man. We need Chelsea. I'm back in Chelsea. Like, they need to come through.
Anyone, man. Anyone. Anyone, bro.
Okay, so I mean, where do you think that? Because one thing that I've seen is quite a lot of an overreaction. Well, I say overreaction is people just reacting. I feel like people were waiting for, obviously, the 5 games unbeaten. Disappointing now is 3 games without a win, but it feels like people were waiting for the opportunity to jump on Amorim again. And I feel like that's how the seasons, unless we can go on a consistent one of 10 games, there's always going to be that moment where a shock, stupid result like it was, that's then going to.
I think Amorim's stubborn decisions, he's making it easy for people to get onto him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he changed it and put the extra player in the midfield or whatever after the red card, and we still lost, at least people might have said, oh, obviously speculation, but people might have said, oh, you know what, at least he tried to change it and it never worked, and maybe his way that he wants to do is the better way for what we got. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't even try, bro.
I mean, he's going to die in his sword at the end of the day. So if he ends up not being the guy, then yeah, that is the thing is going to cost him. I think it's going
to cost him his job, man, if he carries on like this.
But like, I mean, for me, it wasn't the formation. I feel like every time we lose, it's always the system, it's always the formation, it's always the go-to. Whereas when we win, it's like, do you know what I mean? Like, this hasn't been brought out for the last 5 games, and look at a team like Liverpool. What does anyone talk about their formation or their system or anything like that? It doesn't get mentioned. Like, it does feel like
but they didn't finish 15th though, innit?
Yeah, but they're performing worse than us now, though, man. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's like, I hear what you're saying though. Over the body of what he's done so far,
we've had 12 wins for
us to be like,
we've had 12 wins in 12 months.
Just this season,
what is that?
Focusing on, man. And
it's combined. 12 wins in 12 months, bro.
Last season was well. I'm writing off last season because we was going for the Europa League, didn't quite work out in the end. But this season we started okay. If you look how tight it is in the league, but we can't afford to slip up too much more, otherwise it's going to escalate. You can't obviously afford to, even if the season was to end now, where we are now, he's getting sacked, I believe. So
we're in big trouble. We're in big trouble on Saturday. Big trouble.
You think so?
Yeah, we're in big trouble, man. It's gonna be one of those results where, like, of recent times where we go to these lower teams and we just get a hiding. It's gonna be one of them games, bro.
Selhurst Park hasn't been a good ground for us for a little while now as well, actually. So,
Yeah,
I
that's not
mean,
good.
going into that game, what would you change?
I don't know what's gonna help us, man. Honestly, I don't. I wouldn't start Xerxes. I wouldn't start Xerxes.
Yeah, me either.
He's way off the pace. He's way off it. Like, it's probably not his fault, but he's way off it. You know what I'm saying? And we can't have him just performing like that again. Like, so
Yeah.
I'll start Mount.
It's going to depend as well on who's injured.
Who's available?
Yeah. Because Maguire and Cunha, potentially, if they're both back, they might go straight into the starting lineup, you know. Although, would you start Maguire?
Don't know, man. Depends how sharp he is. But Euro isn't making a great case for himself recently.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would start him though, because they've got some nippy wingers, in they?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. But this game, so I think last season we drew 0-0 with them at Selhurst Park, and we played all right. In the start. So, but yeah, it's been like 5 years or something like that since we last won. Like, apparently we haven't won there since like 2020, I think I saw. But then before then, we was like undefeated for like 13. Well, I guess they weren't that good then. But Palace at home have had a pretty solid record of late. So going into that game, I mean, do you feel? I know we're going to do the prediction videos and stuff like that anyway. But generally, how do you feel going into that? Do you feel like that 5 games is done and now we're kind of not crisis mode again, but he then needs to now
we're not crisis mode, because after that we wasn't just gonna continue going without losing, innit? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So it's just that this performance against Everton was abysmal. Like, there's no excuses for how bad that performance was. Like, so I think that's kind of knocked the wind out of everyone's sails, all the fans and stuff, you know. So I think that as fans now, we're feeling dejected. We're thinking like, we should have won that game. We've got a much more difficult game on the weekend. So how's it gonna go? Like, last week we just discussed about how our next 10 games we haven't got any of the top 6, and now it's looking like that doesn't even matter.
No, man, because
that's completely irrelevant.
Hasn't been too bad, but our away record has been a bit concerning actually.
Yeah.
Last 2 away games is frustrating because we should have won both of them against Forest and against Spurs. But I think we've only won 1 away game. That was like at Anfield. But everyone beats Liverpool these days, so it's not even that much.
It's not even much of an achievement this season.
You know what I mean? So yeah. But if we can, on the reverse, if we do get a win against Palace, that could be a real big booster again, and we can start. I mean, what do you need to then feel confident that we can that Amorim's going to be the guy? Actually, even I mean, what do you need to see to think that next season, or that we're in the right place? Actually, just not even about Amorim's job, but because we seem to be getting knocked off of our stride quite easily, isn't it? Like, we're in this mode where everyone's like panicking and all the rest of it. What do you think that you need to see from United now to be able to be like, yeah, do you know what? I'm confident we're going to go and win this game.
I need to see some consistency in the performances. Like, I need to see consistent good performances. Like, it needs to mean the world to these players. Like, they finished 15th last season. They need to be playing like, yo, that was a blip. We're sorry. We want to prove the world wrong. Like, you know, and we started off. We've had like this season. We haven't been awful, innit? Like, there's been improvement from last year, but there's just still things from last season that are still creeping back in, and it's. I need to see some ruthlessness, bro. That's what I need to see. I need to see ruthlessness in front of goal.
Yeah, I mean, we're clearly not the finished article, but far from it, and there's still a lot of improvement we need to make. But in terms of where I see us at the moment this season, I still think we can finish in the European spots. And to finish in Europe, I know Antonio was saying that you've got to be. I don't think you've actually got to be. There's going to be blips. You're going to have games where you're going to be like terrible crisis kind of games where these moments are going to happen. I feel like it's going to consistently happen throughout the season. hopefully not too many times, but there's going to be another 3 or 4 of them throughout the season, I reckon, where you get a loss where you shouldn't really have happened. But I feel like that's what happens for teams that finish between 6th and 8th. I don't think you're not going to be consistent winning every game every week, are you? So you're going to have those losses, but we definitely feel like it just feels like missed opportunities, isn't it? Like we had so hard to go.
Yeah, the home form's important though, man. The home form's important, bro. Like we got to win our home matches, man, especially against the lesser teams. Like,
yeah, it's true. Otherwise, how are you going to get any confidence?
Yeah, otherwise we're not even going to get the 6th to 8th.
Well, do you feel like we're going to need to strengthen them because we're going to miss out on
100%
and on Ahmad in the winter? I mean, over AFCON. So, do you feel like January time we do have to strengthen to finish?
We have to strengthen, and if we don't get Semenyo, then I don't even know who we're going to get, bro. Like, to be honest, Semenyo. Yeah, if we don't get him, I don't even know who we're going to get. Like, who we're going to bring in that's going to strengthen the side. That I can't see anyone making a drastic change. You know what I'm saying?
But I see other players going for him. Other teams going in for him too.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not automatic that he signs for United, man.
No, I mean I feel like we can do a positive case for him. But what about like an Elliot Anderson? Do you reckon like he'll just be?
Yeah, but I don't see that happening in January though. Can't see that happening in January. Like in January, I can't see us getting no other Prem players. The only reason I'm even saying Semenyo is just because he's got that release clause in the first week or 2 of Jan, innit? But if he didn't have that, I would even be saying that's a tough ask to try and sign him, you know.
No one really wants to get rid of their players in mid-season.
Yeah, exactly.
So it costs that extra bit of money in it, like to do that. So it might be they were loaned for like a Gallagher or something.
It's looking like that. Like that's the sort of deals we're gonna have to look for because we need the depth. We need a bit of quality. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And got to take what we can get right now.
And what about some of the fringe players like a Xerxes, like a Mainu? Do you feel like they could potentially step it up when it comes to help fill that gap?
Do you know, Xerxes a very like me. I was one of the people that was asking for Xerxes to play in it, but when I was asking for Xerxes to play, it was with Cunha and then Bumo.
Yeah.
And it just obviously he didn't play with Cunha the other day, and I think he needs someone that can run, like, you know what I'm saying? Because he ain't the guy that's gonna do that. Like, and bro, I'm just that game just it's so dry, man.
As well, the fact that we don't actually have Europe as well, so we're still focused on that Everton game. Whereas if we had a game like obviously like Tottenham do, if we had a game yesterday, we could have been focusing on that. We could have moved on by now, but we're still kind of.
But bro, that even makes it worse. 1 game a week, and you can't even. Yeah, like, come on, man.
Kind of takes it even more. So
no fatigue, like.
Do you know what I used to think? I used to think the early game. Do you know when you lose the first game on a Saturday? I used to think that was because it just kills off your whole weekend. Whereas now I'm thinking the Monday game, you know, that just like you look forward to it all weekend, and then all of a sudden,
bro, not even looking forward to it all weekend. There was an international break before that. Man, 2 weeks and the whole weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man!
But that I was gutted, man.
But I mean. We're going to do our previews, but Palace, I feel like they got to step up. They got to bring it back against Palace, man. And Palace are playing tonight, aren't they?
I'm not sure, bro. But I just know
Palace are playing right now, yeah. So think about that. They're playing right now, and then that game's on Sunday, I think.
Bit of a hangover.
Yeah, I mean it's a bit of a quick turnaround. So I'm just trying to give us reasons for hope here, man.
Yeah, sounds like it, man. I'm not with you on this one still. I just don't think that. I think we're gonna lose. Like,
we'll see on the prediction videos.
Heavy, yeah. I'll save it for the prediction videos, but fucking hell.
Yeah. Anyway, man. Well, just wanted to make sure that people know we show our face regardless of the result, yeah, because it's not like
win or lose, man. Win or lose, man.
Yeah. We're still here. So don't think that we've been running or hiding. It was just timing. We couldn't get the timing right because of the Monday game, but yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back with a prediction video. We'll be back with a review after we beat Palace. I'm telling you, like, so.
I hope so.
So and yeah, we'll have the rest of the gang involved as well. But yeah, United, man. I mean, before we leave, where are your thoughts? Like, do you reckon we can still finish in Europe coming in the season? Then?
Well, obviously, start of the season, I predicted the top 8. Like it looks like we should. It looks like we should achieve that comfortably. To be honest,
comfortable.
But yeah, no, honestly, top 8. Like we shouldn't finish below that. We shouldn't. Like and if we can overachieve and finish in the Europa League places, I'll be happy with that. To be honest with you, like, and I think that gives us a nice platform to kind of build up on. Get back into the swing of European football, 2 games a week or whatever, and just kind of build from there, really, man, and see if we can even win the Europa if we qualify.
So, do you think top 8 means that Amorim stays for next season?
Yeah.
But outside of that, if we don't finish there, do you think he's gone?
Yeah, but I think like if it even looks iffy, like that, if he's struggling to stay in the top half of the table come like this time next month, then I think the pressure is really going to be on.
No. I think maybe next international break, which is March.
What, March?
We've got like 4 months now. Yeah, I don't see
That's
them.
The season nearly over, bro.
That's it. I think they're giving him the season. I don't think they're going to be like they're not going to panic. Like they've shown already, like they're like Jim Ratcliffe said he wants to give him 3 years. Yeah, I don't see them like unless we go on a run like Liverpool on now. Yeah, if we did that and we started losing like 9 out of 11 or whatever they've won on their one, then yeah, then I reckon he could be under trouble. But I don't see it. I feel like we've got enough, especially if Cunha's back this game. Sesko's going to be back soon enough. It really all hangs on how we do in the African nations. Like when that happens, we just got to hope.
I'll be honest, man. I think if it gets to January and we're in the bottom half of the table, I think Amorim will be begging to keep his job.
Yeah, I guess it depends how far away we are from the rest of it. Because at the moment it's really tight, isn't it? Like so.
Yeah.
Probably quite close to the top 4. I haven't looked at the table to be honest since that game on the weekend, but probably still close to like we're in touching distance. But there's only so long that can happen, and if you start losing games, like we need to have a run of games where we go on a few wins, really. Like
yeah, definitely, man.
We have 3 wins. We need to do that 3 wins again. Like
we just need to see. I just want to see the team hold out the result as well. Like when we're 2-1 up, I want to see us hold it out, see the game out. Don't start panicking and just let the other teams back into the game and then getting last minute equalizer.
Yeah, we need to kick on more, get more goals.
We need some metal, like
clean sheets as well. It's just been poor in it, like defensively.
Yeah, man.
1 clean sheet all season, and it's just
man. And it's all pointing towards the tactics, bro. It's all pointing towards the tactics, man.
Amorim's ultimately always going to be responsible, I think, but yeah. Like the players are they need to step up anyway, man.
They do.
Yeah. So anyway, it was just a fairly quick video for today, innit? Like a review of the game, and we also had a little quick preview of the Palace game, and we'll kind of come back with the prediction videos before the weekend, and we'll be back with a review come the end of the game on Sunday, I think it is. So.
Yeah. Mason Mount needs to start, mate. Saturday. Mason Mount needs to start.
Quickly starting lineup then. What would you do? Lamens at goalkeeper, 3 centre backs. The Little, obviously, he was probably the only one that played.
Obviously, like we briefly discussed it. I'd say Euro over Maguire and Shaw, innit?
Keep Shaw in, okay. Although he was terrible as well. But
he was shocking. But
wing back, playing
man.
Ahmed and right wing back.
Not Palace away now.
Really? Who are you playing?
Yeah, we need a more defense-minded player, man.
Who are you playing?
As much as I don't like him, Delo, innit? If he's available, is he available? Is he
playing Delo and Dorgu?
Or Maz, innit?
I don't want to play Maz. Like, I mean, I like Maz as a player, but this season he hasn't been on it. And we're
gonna get exposed, man. If we play Ahmad at wing back, we're gonna get exposed, bro.
I don't know. I think he's not that bad defensively. It's only if it goes over his head. Who's they playing? They got Mitchell, and then they got that Piri, or whatever his game is, like on the left. But on the right, Dorgu, you're saying Dorgu and Shaw.
On the left, you mean?
On the left, sorry, they're right.
Yeah. Yeah, Dorgu and Shaw, man.
because Munoz is on it. Yeah, from that side.
Yeah,
Okay.
bro.
And then Cass and it's just the two. Cass and Bruno.
It just has to be. It just has to be, innit?
Yeah. And then up top, then you're saying in Mbumo. Who are you saying up top? It depends if Cunha's back, but
And
if
Mbumo, yeah, depends if Cunha's back, but Mbumo on Mount, and then I don't know who's gonna be in the left.
Cunha restarts. Otherwise, if not, would you consider Menu? No.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? You ain't done that much wrong, bro. Like, let's be honest. Like, you ain't done an awful lot wrong. He's just out of favor.
Started the game yet, I don't think.
Yeah, exactly. He's just out of favor, man. So why not?
Yeah,
He's got the ability. We've seen it.
Yeah, maybe because the midfield too probably still going to stay consistent there. But then, yeah. Okay, that's the starting lineup. Well, let us know in the comments if you agree with that lineup, what you'll change, and what your predictions are. We're going to get our prediction videos in as well. But if there's anything else that you want to share before we round it up.
Nah, man, that's it, man. Just like, subscribe, comment. You know the thing, man. Just we need the interactions. United fans, don't be disheartened, win or lose. We need the support, bro. We need to all support the club. Yeah.
That's it. And we can be here for a therapy session for us each for us.
Yeah, because look, we lost the game after 5 games unbeaten, and it's just me and you here, Fudge. The man, them are hiding.
To be fair, I think there's a bit of illness in the camp, so people we'll see. But like, hopefully we get a win on the weekend anyway, and everyone's back. So
yeah.
But yeah, man. Thanks for joining us, and thank you all for watching. And come on, United.
United.